You're listening to Super Legit, an improv comedy podcast full of talented, funny, and sometimes smart people here to sincerely answer one big question, then mine those answers for fictional gold, silver, or maybe a very sturdy tin. Let's get a quick earful of what happened backstage before the show.
I had an old roommate in college who was he was like a skinhead of the classical British skinhead of like guys who have no hair
Good kind.
Yeah, soccer hooligan, listen to a lot of ska, but not currently in the administration.
Yeah.
But I remember like one time I was like downstairs like smoking a cigarette, and this dude who went by the name Manhattan Dave, as if Manhattan made you the tough sounding New Yorker. But like, I was just like standing there, and just like he just like tears into me for no reason. I'm like, what the? And to like walk back upstairs, and I like mentioned, I'm like, Taylor's like, what's wrong? I was like, oh, this dude just like totally just like was a complete dick to me. And I tell him whatever. He's like, all right, well, I'm heading out. I'll see you later. And then like 20 minutes later, there's a knock at the door, and it's this guy. He's like, I just want to let you know I was really out of line. It was really uncalled for. That's right. And I look, and there's Taylor and like 5 skinhead dudes around him, and I'm like, okay, you know what?
Wow.
I don't want to use this superpower often, but it's good to know it's there.
Right.
And for the record, Manhattan Dave was named after the drink, not the city. Yeah.
It was named after the drink and the character from 2001.
Right.
Welcome back to another edition of the Super Legit Podcast, bros. It's your boy, Chris Sanders, and I'm here with some of my favorite people. I'm going to tell you who they are. Stephen C. James.
Hi, friend.
Josh Spence.
What's up, duder?
Yeah. Chris Compton.
It's the you.
Sean Michael Boozer.
It's just an honor to be nominated as one of your favorite people.
Yes. And the Jett, Benny, Jarrett, Lennon, Kaufman.
Bruh. That's going to be me throughout the episode. Wait, no, I already broke it. Never mind.
No, go back to it.
Yeah, you can hold on to that.
Dude,
you got
bro,
this.
come on. Keep character, dude.
Couldn't stay in character for more than a second.
I'm uncomfortable now.
Okay. Good. Mission accomplished.
I see you've gone to the Stephen C. James acting school of breaking character.
I guess it kind of segues into what our question is. Kinda. Clearly, Jett has never shown interest in his life in dude bros. I doubt in his childhood, Jett was into like maybe MacGyver. He was a little bit of a dude bro, but a smart dude bro. But not
smart bro.
Not Walker, Texas Ranger.
Dude bro.
Not Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Dude bro.
Yeah, none of them. Because the question this week is, what was your favorite in-person childhood entertainer? And I think it'd be okay.
That's so good.
Because maybe not everybody had the best childhood and got to experience an in-person childhood entertainer. So if you don't have, I will allow branching out to just your favorite childhood entertainer who maybe you didn't get to see in person, because we didn't live in the world of today where with your Blippies and your Danny Goes and whatnots,
yep,
who do massive concerts, who do basically kid raves.
Kid raves.
Pretty cool.
It is, actually.
The candy flipping with actual candy is pretty impressive.
I saw videos of that.
I did take my boys to the Peacock Theater for Danny Go Live, and
I am jealous. Yeah.
It was actually pretty dope. Yeah, my boy.
Dope? It was dope? What was dope about
my
it?
6-year-old got to high five Danny Go when he came through the crowd.
Oh, that's dope.
It's like a childhood version of crowd surfing, but he just doesn't surf on the crowd. He just goes, he has a bunch of handlers around him, and he goes up the aisle and all the way around and comes down the other side, and we were on the aisle, and he high fives all the kids, and they just...
It's so high energy. And
it's like them in the 60s seeing the Beatles.
Right. Yeah, and it's like everything you get out of like a rave experience as an adult, but tailored to kids. It's like, why wouldn't this be perfect? It's like, it's Again, it's high energy, it's loud, it's fun, it's colorful, it's bright, it's flashy, it's playful.
And
it's like,
Danny and his whole crew is like, it's like his wife, who is Mindy Mango,
Obviously.
and all of the other people, Pap and Bearhead and everything. They were all very clearly like they were like festies. Before this, they were like definitely into the electronic music festival scene, and when COVID hit, they
just bring it over.
Decided to like make sick beats, because they really are. A lot of their songs are like really good beats, but then just to entertain kids, and their concerts are just that. It's really great.
How much Molly were you taking at this time?
I'm on.
There were so many kids named Molly there.
2 days later, did your kids have like a super hard depressed come down where they were like questioning everything?
It's like every other hour with 6 and 3-year-old.
This is true.
I will say there's the one like kid singer that my daughter got into for a while was weirdly the singer for a band that I listened to when I was in college. It was a guy named Perry Grip, who was like the pope of like kid singers. You probably heard "It's Raining Tacos" or "Cat Flushing the Toilet." Before this job, he was the lead singer of Nerf Herder.
Oh yeah,
kind of like mid-90s pop punk kind of band, and it's great.
It twice, baby.
Like it's like I would listen to those songs, and I would be like checking off like, oh, this is a Cure song. This is like he's going through my high school record collection in his.
I like how your voice went up. Like, it's great.
Yeah, no, I'm with
They were
it.
great though.
Yeah.
Super. As part of your Secret Service team, we do have to assign you a code name. It's part of the process. We'll run some by you, see how you think. Does that work for you?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes, you, Mr. Mayor. Yes, please.
I'm sorry. I was.
That's okay.
I had my AirPods in.
Oh, I thought he was talking to me, the Lieutenant Mayor.
No one's ever talking to you.
Okay, I'll go back to my bubbles.
Thank you.
Right, but see,
now what were
just
we
so
talking
you know, Mr. Mayor, like we kind of take part of what we think your personality is, and we kind of incorporate that into the nickname. Like the Lieutenant Mayor, oddly enough, his code name is Bubbles. So
that fits.
Oh, did somebody say Lieutenant Mayor?
Bubbles. No. We're good. I was just using it as a reference. You're good.
Okay, I've got more stickers for my book.
Thank you, buddy. I'll see you later. Does anybody want to go first in suggesting code names for the mayor?
I'm sorry, I was playing with this Rubik's Cube. What's going on?
We're choosing... Sir,
I'm going to go ahead and pitch.
yeah, thank you. Please, I'm losing my patience here.
We've got a situation here where we don't want people to know that you're here. And if there's anything that your constituents have constantly said about you, it's you're detached and disaffected. So we were thinking maybe the Cloud.
Hey.
You know, we got the Cloud, and then we got your Vice Mayor, Bubbles.
I'm sorry, did somebody say Vice Mayor? Because that's also
Jesus,
another name for Lieutenant Mayor.
Lieutenant Mayor. I'm aware, sir. Hey, look, I'm going to roll this ball over there.
Oh, great. It went by my kinetic sand.
He's going to make a mess with that stuff. If it gets in the carpet, I'm not cleaning it up.
Speaking of the carpet, look at that little stain there. Doesn't that look like an elephant, right? It looks like an elephant, huh? That's
All
wild.
right, I'm going to jump in here and make a suggestion, too, because that one didn't seem to land anywhere.
But I do have the Cloud on tap.
Noted, yeah.
Are we talking about computer stuff now? Because I know computers.
No, we know that's not your thing. So,
okay.
Listen, one piece of feedback we keep getting about you is...
Because I'm not really certain what the Cloud is.
The voters find you disingenuous. They feel that you're constantly trying to placate them with fake words and claims that don't meet fruition. And so I just want...
I have ever dissed a genius, it's because he had it coming.
Okay.
He or she, because chicks can be geniuses too.
Yeah.
I don't want you to think I'm one of those guys that doesn't think chicks are smart. Because broads can be very smart.
You don't have to call them broads.
Let's just say, off of the dishonesty, I was going to throw out Fire Pants.
Ooh, Fire Pants is great. I like that. Okay,
yeah.
Fire
Yes.
Pants, yes.
I am not a redhead.
Noted, sir.
But it does take your promiscuity into account.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm kind of liking
Bonus.
this.
Yeah.
I like this. Let's go with that theme. But just to clear up, what are we talking about?
your code name, sir. Hey, guys, let's huddle up over here.
Yeah.
I'd like to nominate Jerkass. Can we nominate Jerkass?
What if we just start calling him the target? I mean, yes, it does mean that
It's accurate.
the will wind up being advanced to mayor.
Right.
But even though the is a real dumbass.
Did somebody say Lieutenant Mayor by going, Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
You smell like Play-Doh.
I've just been quiet because I have my fidget spinner.
I like the suggestion, but the problem we have is that the mayor does shop at Target a lot.
Oh, I like that store because it has escalators.
What if we started getting him Target-themed merchandise? You know, just like he's buzz marketing the Target brand, and then he's
Just lean into
wearing
it.
their logo
Yeah.
all the time.
I have no complaints with this plan.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we all agree on target.
How about you, Lieutenant Mayor?
Oh, I gotta feed my turtles.
I think he's into it.
Probably the most qualified lieutenant mayor
The most.
in America today.
Only there for ceremonies and ribbon cuttings.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad we couched all that in the idea of a mayor who has a really dumb guy as the second in charge, who is about to possibly be taken out. Unfortunately, there's no parallels that could possibly be drawn to anything else.
Completely fictional
Ooh,
situation.
look, seashells. Sorry, nothing.
I don't know that I had a favorite in-person childhood entertainer, but when I heard this question, it made me think of, this is going to be shocking to you all, but I was really into magic when I was a kid.
Ooh, me too.
Shocking, right?
Yes.
Is that your endorsement, Jett?
Yep. Gonna lean fully into this.
Wait, the magic, the card game or magic?
Yeah, the gathering?
No, real magic out of a hat.
Real
Real magic.
Not tricks, Michael. Illusions.
Practical magic.
So I went to a magic camp.
Oh, wow.
It was at the Ocotillo branch of the Phoenix Library. And we went there for a week and learned magic tricks. You know, we'd spend like 2 hours there every day for a week. And at the end of the week, our instructor did a magic show, and he did tricks that he'd never shown us before. And it was the thing that struck me was like, he was this cat that came in that I spent 2 hours with for the whole week. So I spent 10 hours with this guy. And then we had like a little thing where we all did tricks for our parents or whoever came. And then he did this larger show. And the click that he went from this guy that was showing me how to do magic to the performer, and it was like palpable. And I saw that happen, and I was like, oh my God, this is a completely different dude when he becomes the magician.
Mhm.
And so that was really, for me, was really like, bam, it was like a light shed moment.
Yeah.
A light shed moment?
It's
That's
like
not a thing.
some inexplicable change. I wish there was a way to describe it.
Yeah. And I still remember that to this day. Like, he was a different it was mind-blowing for me.
That reminds me that, like, in my 20s, I had a job selling Epson printers at Best Buy.
Brag.
On the weekends, I just stood around Best Buy selling printers. And I had this customer one time who came in and specifically wanted to be able to print on DVDs and labels for DVD covers for the DVDs he had of himself performing. And I was like, oh, what do you do? And he's like, oh, I'm a magician, actually. It's like, oh, that's cool. And he handed me this card, and it was Mark Wilson. And I was like, wait, is it your book I have on my bookshelf at home?
Nice.
And yeah, it turns out like I bought it at Costco when I was a kid, Mark Wilson's Complete Course in Magic, which was this giant like encyclopedia like book of an insane number of tricks and illusions. Plus the kit came with like, you know, all the various things you need, you know, the cards and the balls and the cups and everything. And yeah, like I still to this day have it on my shelf, and just randomly the guy comes into my store to buy a printer, and I was just nerded the hell out of that. It was amazing.
Cool.
Is there anyone here who, like, if push came to shove, is there anyone here who could perform a magic trick well? Because I think all of us, like, flirted with it because there's the idea of, like, oh, that'd be cool. But I will say I could not, like, my child has gone through a magic phase a couple of years back, and I managed to, like, kid level trick cups into balls.
Fuck.
But all that stuff just seems way too much repetition, way too much, like, patience.
I've forgotten everything I learned.
Yeah.
I could probably force a card if I was forced to, and that's probably about it.
Even as a child, it was like I had hand-eye divorce. Like coordination was not
Yes.
even close to being what was the case.
I do know enough that like I was at the Magic Castle last year, and I always love the close-up magicians, and I was definitely at the point where a lot of them I was watching is like, okay, I see what you're doing here. I see, I caught that force. Now, to their credit, 3/4 of their tricks, I have no idea what the hell they were doing or how. It was amazing. But there was definitely a few of them was like, I see exactly what you did there, and I see how that card never moved.
Yeah.
It's like, so I have that background knowledge there, but that's it.
You unlocked a memory for me just now, sir. It's
Nice.
I never did one of those recitals where like you start playing the song and then you hit the wrong note. And you're like, oh no, wait, I got this. And then you no, I can do this. And then you try it, and then you keep doing that over and over. I was in second grade, and we had a show and tell, and we were using the auditorium. It was at Pinecrest, was a private school, so we're in the auditorium. Ooh. And it was supposed to be one of these. It was show and tell for like the other grades. And it's supposed to be a card trick, and I was trying to do the card trick, and it's like, is this your card? And I was doing it with the teacher, and obviously I didn't do it right, and I was like, is this your card? And she was like, no, try again. And I was like, is this your card? She's like, no. And then I tried 2 more times. Is this your card? No. 4th time. This your card? She goes, get off the stage, sweetie.
It wouldn't have killed her to just go, let's say yes.
Yeah, let's play along.
Private schools, baby.
To Jett's point about like, how the trick is done, dude, what's amazing to me is when you know how it's done and you're looking for it and you still can't see it. Like they're that good.
Yes.
Kristen, my girlfriend, has a cousin that lives in Vegas. And her cousin is friends with this magician. We're in the hot tub, and we're talking magic and the Twilight Zone.
Brag.
So he and I go on like a 45-minute where we don't need them at all. We're just, and she's like, I think your boyfriend's dating my boy here. The point is, like, he's a close-up magician. He works Vegas, and he works the Magic Castle here. And so I have some nerve damage in my left hand from a tumor being taken out. So I remember that. Can't feel very well with my left hand. So a lot of like the manipulation I can't do anymore. But he specifically went out of his way to teach me a new trick that I can do with one hand, basically.
Oh, wow.
And it's an amazing trick. And so that's the one trick I could do.
Love it.
Ready to go.
You're a one-trick pony. Super.
First of all, I want to give you credit for like, I know sometimes we do things that you like to do.
Sorry, hold on. Can I record this?
Sure.
Okay. Boop, boop. Great.
I
start back at the you want to give me credit part.
You're a dick.
Our newest update, I just wanted everyone at Apple to know that our record button is going to force you to actually vocalize the sound. Boop, boop.
Real quick, Mr. Genius, was that you recording us, or was that you just making the sound of the record
No, you
button?
didn't hear me right before I came out? The MC said we're going to record you guys. Boop, boop. They did that there. Oh, I think I just stopped the recording.
Did you just turn it off, or was that turning it? I'm lost now.
I'm lost too.
One on, off, on?
As the designer, it is still recording. You have to go in order to make it stop. So, actually, I just stopped it. Let me turn it on again. Boop boop.
Like, I know sometimes, like, when we have, like, dude nights, we'll do things that you like.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, like, coming into my world.
Tell me about this credit you want to give me. Oh, hold on. I just stopped the recording.
You're such a jerk. What are you doing?
There we go. No, go on. Continue. I had to get the recording going again. Go for it.
Are we good?
Yes, we're good. We're recording.
If you don't want to hang out with me, man, just say that. That's fine.
No, I want to hang out with you.
If we're just like producers for like a podcast, you can just say that.
I want a record of this for posterity. So
okay.
Anyway, yeah, go for it.
I'm sharing myself with you.
Yes, you are.
There's sandwich places, and then there are sandwich places. Okay. We're going to walk into this place
right now. The records show that Josh did a hand gesture on the second one to emphasize places.
Motherfucker, you're going to see a sandwich artist do what he does.
Hello, welcome to the place for sandwiches.
Hi.
What can I get you, fine gentlemen?
hold on. Let me consult with my pal here.
Sure.
Josh, this is your thing. This is your recommendation. What should I ask for?
Okay,
here?
so here's the thing, man.
Hold on.
This
I
is
want to
like-
record these instructions so I don't forget them.
Are you serious?
There we go. All right, go ahead and speak into the microphone.
Why are we friends? Have you seen Jiro Dreams of Sushi yet?
No, you keep telling me. I keep saying I'm
sent you
planned
the
to.
link.
Right.
What are you doing? Okay, so here's the deal. When you watch Jiro Dreams of Sushi, you don't order what you want. He makes what he's gonna make for you, and it's a treat. It's the best sushi you'll ever have. Think of this guy as Sandwich Jiro.
Okay, Mr. Sandwich Jiro.
That's not his name.
Yeah, well, that's not my name, but yes, I understand. You would like
I'm
a
sorry,
sandwich
sir. He's new here.
omakase? Is that what we're trying to do here? Is that what's happening?
Wow, that sounds amazing. Also, by the way, I didn't check. Do you consent to this conversation being recorded?
Yes, in fact, I have on his Ray-Bans that record everything. It goes
Great.
straight
Okay,
up.
I didn't know we were doing video, but
As chief counsel, we are not allowed to have the recording start without some sort of audio announcement. We are not allowed to just start recording silently. We have learned from Facebook that is not a good idea. It is a bad idea. We will be sued.
What if when the glasses go on, I put in a new sound and it just goes, is that something that would be acceptable?
Well, we fired our DEI team, so I think that should go fine.
Let the sandwich come to you is what I'm saying. Like, I know you like a specific sandwich, and you said you were craving a carved turkey sandwich, and like that's great. I like carved turkey as well. But like, whatever he makes, just take it. Even if it's something you don't like, it could be a gift.
I recorded the conversation. I can play it back for you. I said I don't like turkey. I like ham. I said a carved ham.
That's not the point I'm trying
I
to
have it
make.
on record. I even have the transcript here if
Jack-
you want to read it. This
Yeah.
is why I record our conversations. for
This is some
accuracy.
real Bert and Ernie shit. You're acting like a real Bert right now, man. I'm trying
Gentlemen,
to get you to eat the
I
sandwich.
love the fact that you had a place for sandwiches. But
Thank you.
if I could get you to step to the side and
no,
let
no,
other
the
customers...
line's 36 people long. No, I
It's my
can't. Come on.
turn to talk to Sandwich
No.
Hero.
Yes, sir.
No,
Listen,
come on.
it's,
Please
I've
don't
got a
make
very
me.
simple order. Sandwich Hero,
Okay.
I just need a gyro. That's
Copy
it.
that. Let me just shave this off of this giant
We just got bumped.
It's fine.
slab of meat
It's
here.
fine.
Thank you so kindly.
And, whoa. Let me... Oh, he is so fluffy.
What's
it's
those
ridiculous.
two guys trying to make you some sort of magic gyro? It's kind of disrespectful,
I
right?
didn't say it was a magic gyro. I said it's like that movie Jiro. Is it Gyro Dreams of Sushi?
Yeah,
it's
we're all
Jiro
familiar
Dreams of
with
Sushi.
the movie trope of the magic gyro.
Not Jett. Not my best buddy who's supposed to watch the things I recommend.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it.
He doesn't even answer my texts.
This
in
guy
time.
has his own rich life outside of this sandwich shop. He's just not here to help you on your journey.
That's not what I'm saying.
By the way, I'm sorry. Do you consent to being recorded, by the way? I forgot to check in with you first. Here, hold on. I've stopped the recording.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, maybe you shouldn't record me.
Oh, okay.
Or, is this being used for like public domain stuff, or is this a commercial endeavor?
It might end up in a podcast or something, but we'll give you credit
Ooh, I
if you
love
want.
podcasts.
Oh, great. All right. Boop, boop. Arriba.
Wait, are you SAG eligible?
Legit.
It's a lot of sound effects to remember.
Sorry, Jett, you did that to yourself.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I'm old enough that there was such a thing as local television where I grew
right.
up.
Yep.
Yeah, we talked about that in another episode with SMB, too.
And it was like a dying thing at that point, but there was in my hometown there was a like local children's show host. That was the thing, like kids would get to go and be in the audience of it.
Right.
He was also the weatherman.
Wait, is this an inspiration for Mr. Smart?
Probably.
Okay, there we go.
Almost certainly. But yeah, but it was like had been this like beloved children's figure and tolerated adult weather figure for 30 years. And I remember I was in a production of Balm and Gilead, and they were doing this like kind of environmental thing where it was like a down and out part of town play. So they set it up around the show as you were coming in. The cast were out there like selling stuff on the streets, and there were, a couple people who were women of
Entrepreneurs.
woman of the evening, sex worker clothing. And he comes up to them and like the creepiest like weather guy, like there's a front coming in with a trough in between, and it was like, and like it's creepy enough when it's the weatherman. When it's the person from your childhood like TV show, it was a real lesson on how, honestly, not nearly as creepy as the world would become in years to come. But yeah, it was a good lesson that don't trust anyone ever.
Amen to that.
I mean, in the Midwest, we had Bozo the Clown. He was on WGN, but it showed in more than just the Midwest, because WGN actually aired nationally quite a bit. Yeah, but he had the ball toss game and some other things. But similarly, we had I don't remember the name of it, but locally in the like Southwest Michigan region, in the Kalamazoo, Portage, Michigan area, there was a children's show that my brother and I were on. I think I was only 3, so I don't remember the name of it or whatever. I had a video that my parents showed me several times because they thought it was just adorable that the host asked where we were going for like summer vacation, and I said we're going up. They meant we were like just going on a plane. But one thing that these shows had in common, whether they were nationally broadcast or locally broadcast, was that they had to pay the bills, and they pay the bills with advertisers, just like we do here at the Super Legit Podcast, bruh.
Yeah.
What a smooth transition.
We have another ad from another great sponsor. I actually don't know who was bringing in the ad tonight. Was it Stephen C. James?
Oh, I've got that one.
Yeah, okay, I thought
I've got that one. That's one of the reasons why my tech has been so bad of late and why I haven't been on so many episodes. I've been out ad farming. It's like a Bitcoin thing, except you just keep your computer running until you've decimated a town's water and found an ad for a podcast.
Sounds fun.
Oh, hi there. Sometimes when I'm at the church, I'm having a good time and all, but when it comes time for communion, I'm just plain ravenous. And that's why my family and I, we got together and we invented this. We call it Christ on a cracker. Because sometimes the wafer just isn't quite what you need to fill up your belly, even though it does fill up your spirit. And fudge, sometimes I don't want my stomach growling when I'm up there catching on to the body of Christ. What I did is I took all the latest technology of communion wafers, which honestly, it hasn't changed in years, but you know what I did? I went ahead and added a little Blitzer Ritz to it. Underneath that wafer, you're going to find a delicious, nutritious cracker. We've ingested it with several vitamins and minerals, and cheese and rice, we've done our best to make it super good for you too. That satisfying crunch when you take on the body of Christ is really going to make your family think, wow, not only am I getting blessings, I'm also getting vitamins. It's like the total cereal of worship biscuits. So for Pete's sake, head on down and grab on to some Christ on a cracker. You're absolutely going to love it. And don't forget, we're open-minded here. We've got a little bit of everything. So we've got Cheez-Its for Moses just as well. Remember, when you're trying Christ on a cracker, we're not closed-minded, gosh darn it. We've even got Gouda with Buddha. It's a little bit of cheese that you can have the next time you're hanging out with your Buddhist friends. I mean, we went for cheese because that guy didn't get tubby for nothing, am I right? Sandy Duncan, am I ever? And for all of you folks who've been wondering, what about our Muslim friends? We're working on it, trust me. So remember, Christ on a cracker. It's not just the Lord, it's also a snacker.
The total cereal for worship biscuits.
Yes. Oh, it's perfect buzz.
Yeah, what I love is that you can get the Baha'i that comes with the everything seasoning.
Yes.
Yeah. The Unitarian everything bagel is delicious.
Yeah. Oh, and when they say everything, oh my God, it is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Very dense. Very dense. I can make a meal out of that. Yeah.
And weirdly, they're better in New York. They just are.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone in this group had that their favorite childhood entertainer was their local priest. Right?
Me. But no.
And I did go to Unitarian Fellowship as a kid, but nope.
Oh.
Definitely not. I spent a lot of time at the library as a kid, and my local libraries, that was a common thing they do, is they'd have special people come in, like to read books. Sometimes it'd be the authors, but sometimes it'd also be other special kinds of events. And there was somebody who came in one time who was a lizard guy. I don't mean that. I don't mean Jewish. I mean,
What?
He loved lizards. In fact, he had renamed himself legally around the fact that he loved lizards.
Ask that question, Steven.
Showed us his driver license and everything. But
he didn't refer to himself as the Grand Lizard, did he?
Yeah, you may have been mishearing
it was
him.
misspelled,
He may have had a
though.
list.
It was weird. Yeah, yeah. But he had this huge collection of lizards, like all these. Like he had a lot of like bearded dragons. One lizard called a Schneider skink, which I really, really liked. I got a huge kick out of that lizard, and eventually to the point where
That just sounded casually racist.
Say that again?
yes, but no, skinks are an
No, I know
entire like
skinks are, but
subspecies
the
of lizard.
Schneider in
Yes.
front of it
The
made
Schneider
it. Yeah.
skink. Yep. Nope. That is what it's called. And like I was super into that lizard and wanted one so badly. And it was when I finally got cast in the movie Shortcuts, they actually sent the prop master, who was one of Robert Altman's kids, to my home to see my own bedroom so they could design the bedroom around like what a kid like me was like. And they even, with permission and paid for it, they took a bunch of my toys to use on the set and everything. And they're like, what kind of pet would someone like you have? Is like, well, honestly, I really, really, ever since I met this guy at the library, I've wanted to have a Schneider skink. And they're like, we'll track one down, we'll get it, we'll use it in the movie, and it'll be yours afterwards. And so, yeah, like she, who I named Daphne, had like a major cameo in the film. Like there's an entire scene, you cut straight to a close-up of her and then pan out and then the rest of the scene off of it and everything. And I went, yeah, that was my pet lizard well over a decade after that. But this guy was really cool because he was very knowledgeable. He did all these really fun photos of like the bearded dragons posed in like lounge chairs and things at the beach or whatever. They were tasteful. They were nude, but that's normal for lizards. It was just really cool stuff, and it had left me with a great impression. And the only reason I'm not mentioning his name, because I do know his name, is that I've recently gone to his Instagram, and it's full of anti-immigrant and Islamophobic content now. And I was like, okay, don't need to promote him.
So the L has changed to Wizard.
Yes, yeah. That's the end of that joke. Is it turns out might have been right from the beginning.
Yeah, I feel like social media, they say like never meet your heroes, and there's sort of an assumed like many years between in that, and now it's whiplash.
Yes,
you're like, oh, this person's great, and then like immediately,
yep.
My childhood entertainment was actually a group because as far as live entertainment goes, there wasn't a lot in my small suburban Texas town, but every year we did a field trip when I was in elementary school, and we go up to the high school where like a theater company would come in like right before winter break, and they would do a performance of like some kid play, and I was fascinated. It was fully absorbing. I loved it so much. Batman, like Bruce Wayne in the alley style, I can see how it's led to who the person I am now is very much. But yeah, I just found it absolutely absorbing. And every year it was like the thing that I looked forward to the most of the school year. I remember like all the little details where it's like the way of insulating your drink back then was they would like wrap your can of soda in aluminum foil. And so like having the aluminum foil wrapped can of soda in my lunchbox, which was a special treat. And then like getting to sit in the high school theater chairs, which were so much better than the ones in like our multi-purpose room, crappy auditorium at the elementary school. And just, it was, and I'm sure if I saw that acting now, I'd be like, I have nothing but notes. But at the time, I was just like, wow, this is the most amazing thing.
So did you actually go to that high school then later?
Later on, I then went to that high school, and by that time, they had stopped doing that program.
But when you were up on that stage, did you feel like, I've made it? Because that was a stage that's so...
Definitely 100%. And also, by the time I got up there, I was like, I remember these seats being a lot more comfortable. Like it was like, I had lived enough life where I was like, this place is actually kind of shitty. I don't know. But I could also tell you some stories about that high school auditorium. So high school theater kids.
Getting the Schneider skanks.
Super.
Everybody's staying in the auditorium overnight.
No, I'm not going on, Mr. McGills. I'm not. Sarah and I broke up.
Again?
And I don't think that I can go on as Lancelot
Kevin.
when I know that Guinevere doesn't love me.
We've had this discussion before. How many times have you guys broken up now?
Well, are you counting the times when we were on a break or just the times when we were fully broken
it's
up?
17 times. This is now the 18th time.
Okay, so you're counting just the times that we actually fully broke up.
Yes, correct. That would be 18.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'd be 42, I think.
47, coach.
Thank you, theater director. But yeah, I like being called coach. That sounds very cool.
It makes me feel like I'm also a jock, and that helps with my self-esteem.
Hey, do whatever works best for you, buddy. Drop and give me 20.
I could do 2.
No, guys, no beeping. This is a black box experience. Theater of the mind. No
I'm just getting
beeps.
content, coach.
Okay. You know what? I like being called coach. I'll keep going with this.
You're
It's great.
recording vertical for
Yeah.
Insta and TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all we do
Guys,
now.
could you not point the camera at my pain?
Actually,
All
capture
right?
this pain.
I'm not hurting for social media
This is good
content,
for notes.
okay?
This is good for notes. You know how I keep telling you you're not emoting enough and it's not believable how heartbreak. This is the heartbreak. Can you get this? Zero in on his face.
No,
Look right into
I'm-
the camera.
No, I'm
More big
Lancelot.
tears.
I'm not
More
supposed
big
to
tears.
be heartbroken. I'm supposed to be
She
triumphant.
hates you. You're gonna die alone. This is the best you'll ever
Use
get.
it. Use it.
Use it. Use it. Use it. Yeah, it's good. More snot bubble. Come on, buddy. You got this.
C'est moi. C'est moi. Who's the c'est moi? Why? 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 I'm sorry. I know you're only in 5th grade, but have you ever had your heart broken?
And the Academy Award for Best Comedy, Drama, or Middle School Theater Production goes to Lancelot. I'm sorry, we didn't get the name of the show.
No, it's okay. I want to thank Mr. McGills, my theater director, for never believing in me. I want to thank Ryan and Tim on the social media team for really getting the word out about this. You guys ran a great campaign, and I want to thank you for representing
You got
me.
it. No cap,
And
bro.
most of all, please come back. Be my Guinevere again. Be my Guinevere again. Oh, also, I guess my mom did some shit or something. All right, thank you. Good night.
I'm sorry, we didn't hear the boop sound, so I think we weren't recording there.
Legit.
Pain and anguish. That's fun. Speaking of pain and anguish, that leads to my favorite entertainer as a child. That's my dad. Come on, what are we talking about? I mean, later was all the horrors, but like...
Horrors?
Sorry, you pronounced that word more clearly.
Got some pronunciation issues. I think everybody's asking the same question
Yeah.
here.
How many syllables were in that word?
Enough.
How many R's?
Enough. But growing up, like early adolescence, I mean, he was the best, man. He'd do anything for a laugh. He could fart on command. He was okay with pratfalls. He was not the best, like Mr. Fix-It
Father?
guy. So.
Oh, sorry.
There's been plenty of mistakes where I've seen him get electrocuted not 3 but 4 separate times, which is pretty funny. I remember my Genesis wouldn't turn on, and I yelled from like my room. I was like, "Dad, the Genesis isn't working." He's like, "I'm sure I can fix that and leave."
Ah,
Blah, blah, blah.
I wanted him to walk in and go, studio, working now.
Thank you. Thank you. I was trying to find that one. Thank you.
Susu Studio, I believe, is a Phil Collins song, not a...
Thank you.
That's
buddy.
why I didn't do it.
That's a face value. I
I'm
think.
sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Oh.
So what had ended up happening, the AC adapter was connected to an old rickety, like from the 70s, like multi plug-in, but it was from the 70s. So it was made out of this like really rickety old hard plastic instead of like the harder plastic it's made from today. It was a plastic that was crackable, so you actually could see like the circuits on the inside. And when he plugged it in, like the part from the AC adapter that connected with part of the outlet, he I guess he had his finger on it, and when he hit the power switch, he got enough volts that I actually saw a man fly like 5 feet.
It's like the cartoon where you can see the skeleton inside of him.
Yeah, like he fought Blanca in Street Fighter and lost.
I believe the game that came with the Genesis, the first thing it says is "Rise from your grave."
Yeah,
Altered Beast. Nice.
Yep, he was into theater. That was my dad. So yeah, I'd like to think he knew that, and he did it anyways because he knew I would appreciate the joke. Love you, Dad.
That commitment is like, you know what your skills are, and you use them.
Fart
You
on
gotta
command,
respect
getting
that.
electrocuted.
That is a Street Fighter character.
This is
Yeah.
what I was put on Earth to do. Super.
My origin story? Well, Genesis Man is one superhero who is here for the children. And the reason why is, if it weren't for the children, I wouldn't be here. Are you going to ask another question?
Okay, that's great, but we're your Secret Service crew. We're just trying to get you a code name so we can help you out.
Well, I mean, obviously, I already have a secret identity, Genesis Man. You see, one day I was
Can someone
helping my...
explain to him the role you
all
can?
nobody cares.
That's-
All right, so go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's a little too obvious. Yeah.
You know what? I like a good separation of church and state, but
Thank
as
you.
a state
That's all I'm
worker, I'm going to say, dude, this is little. I mean, Genesis is the first book in my good word book.
No.
And I'm a little offended.
No, my Genesis isn't about the Bible. Genesis Man's powers were formed one afternoon when I was
Okay, this is
helping my...
exhausting.
You see,
Why don't we just call
let me
him Nintendo?
okay. Oh, that's... Oh,
I like that.
a pun. What high-level comedy. Listen, all right, I don't even see why I have to have a Secret Service detail. I'm a goddamn superhero,
whoa,
right?
Whoa, now that kind of
what?
dude.
That-
All right, it's bad enough that you're already taking books from the Bible and putting them on you. Now you're going to take his name in vain?
Cheese and rice, man.
guys,
Cheese and
come
rice.
on. You can't...
Little respect.
By the way, you know why you have us around. We're like a buffer zone between you and the Lieutenant Mayor.
I don't fear the Lieutenant Mayor, okay?
You can't even say his name without stuttering.
Yeah, Bubbles is great, man.
I'm not afraid. Why would I be afraid of him? All right, the man of the bumbling oaf.
You know why. Hey, as soon as Bubbles found his superpowers, we all kind of became a little bit more
Also,
scared.
how did you know his code name? Bumbling Oaf.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Secret
How
Service
did you
guy
know?
Joe over there is basically like a sieve when it comes to information.
I told you not to try it.
That doesn't make it a secret. Just telling someone something when no one else around doesn't
Did
make it.
somebody say Lieutenant Mayor with superpowers now?
Oh, no.
It took me a while to float here in my bubbles. That's my power. That's just floating my big bubbles that I make. But I made it.
Listen, Glinda the dumb bitch, why don't you just back off? All right?
Oh, it's fine. I've got a game of Roblox on pause. You can't pause Roblox.
I'm not afraid of you, okay? Genesis Man is here to help the city. All right, I don't see why there has to be animosity between the two of us.
I don't know why either, Genesis, man. Like, the Lieutenant Mayor has outlasted the last 4 mayors.
Should we be talking about that, by the way? It's a little suspicious.
Right.
Why can't you call yourself Origin Story Man? Or like
No, it's
Catalyst
because
Man?
my powers were granted to me on an afternoon when I was attempting to repair my own child's Sega Genesis. Thank God you let me get it out. There was a frayed electrical cord, it zapped me, and that's how I came about my great power of being able to, at a moment's notice, fart on command.
Wait, that's the power you got from the Sega Genesis?
It's farting?
The doctors say the electrical shocks, it caused a muscle spasm within my sphincter, making it super strong, so I can release gas
I
at
thought you
any
would have gotten
speed.
like blast processing.
I
or-
mean, yeah, sure. I bet those also would have been good, but we get what we get and we don't get upset.
were you playing Toe Jam and Earl at the time?
I made it back. Sorry, I started going in a bubble. Once you start going, it takes a while to turn around. I heard you guys talking about. I thought the conversation was over, and I had roadblocks to get to.
Lieutenant Mayor, what if I were to use my ability to expel gas into one of your bubbles, creating some sort of super weapon?
I fart all the time in these things. Have at it.
Never mind, it feels a lot less special now.
Legit.
Yeah.
It's better than Shazam.
Oh my god.
I feel like I was the Flash to Sanders' Superman. Me being like, hey, I go really fast. And he's like, yeah, me too. I also fly and shoot lasers out of my eyes. So you wanna go sit on the bench?
Some real world's finest stuff there.
Poor Genesis, man.
Also, both of our moms' names were Martha.
Weird.
That's canon now.
Of course.
Flying by the seat of our pants, bruh.
One of the great things another improviser has ever said to me is sometimes I work I play in the Rock and Awesome Improv show, which is like a short form show, and ideally it's for kids, but it's for everybody. But one of the guys who plays with us, Danny Lutman, who's just a fantastic human being.
He's great. I like him. Yeah.
And I feel good saying that because oftentimes when I've said that about famous people, 6 months later, there's an article in the New Yorker. But Danny, I stand by. And one show, and it's stuck with me ever since, Danny said to me, there might be a kid in the audience who this is the first time they're seeing people improvise. And I want you to think about the first time you saw someone on stage improvising and how that led to where you are right now. And so go out there and just try to be that same level of inspiration. He's not a cynic, you bastards. I love that we turned Danny's inspirational words into a cautionary tale.
How that led to where you are right now is a very loaded phrase.
Right.
I must have said it
Think about
wrong.
how that person is responsible for where you are right now.
I really need to hook that person up with my therapist to explain this.
I am going to try a improv game with my little over 6-year-old tomorrow. It's just one word storytelling, but you start everything with warning. So you start warning, don't, or watch out, whatever. But that's all they know. Is like the first 2 or 3 words are always going to be warning, don't, or look out, or whatever. And then you just alternate one word at a time. And it usually involves poop or monkeys or whatever. But it's, for them, hysterical. And they don't even realize that they're improvising, but
That's great.
My kid and I used to do, when we were on walks, we used to do a thing we called the character game, where he'd be like, and it was usually like a Pokemon, and then I'd be someone else, and it would just be like that conversation between those two characters, which I was like, I'm secretly teaching my kid how to improvise, but not really, wink, wink.
My daughter and I would do, there were like a couple characters that came through. My favorite was really old 6-year-olds. We like got into some really good, like, I'd like to see that new Pokemon Journeys that's on TV now. I hear they got Quags. But she would like dive into the character, and it was like, it always just really delighted me.
That's awesome. Before I cut into this scene real quick, I just want to say how much I love the idea that both of your kids, Steven and Compton, they're going to go by known as Nerdvana Jr. That makes me feel so good that there's Nerdvana, and once you die, Nerdvana Jr. will take over.
super.
Mr. Batman, first of all, thank you for saving all of our lives here. I much appreciated. Can I talk to you for a second over here in the corner?
Sure. Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Let's do this.
Again, I just want to say, hey, really great job saving all of us from the purple guys in the purple suits. I'm assuming they're Joker's
What
henchmen.
I do, it's what you deserve. It's what the city deserves.
And that's a great job, and you are the hero we need.
Yep.
I do want to say, though, just a quick note, and again, I don't want to sound ungrateful for what I'm about to say, but it's always an origin story. So my kid is right there, and it's the first time he's seeing you.
Hi.
And you just beat up a whole bunch of bad guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, kid.
Hey.
You want me to tell the kid my origin story?
No.
People love to hear my origin story.
No.
They like to show it in lots of media
Mr. the
and repeat it
Batman?
over and over again. Yeah, kid.
Mr. the Batman, I've pretty much intuited from your rage what your origin story is. I assume that's something to do with the gun since you won't use one. And I was just
Yeah,
wondering.
and there's pearls dropping on the ground too. You gotta remember the pearls dropping on the
Pearl
ground.
Shop, great. And I would like to say, my dad here is an acrobat, and I come from like a whole family of acrobats.
Oh.
And I was thinking you could use a sidekick, and if something were to happen to my dad, then I could be
hey,
another flying,
wait a
like a
second.
robin or something, like a blue jay.
Is there
Let's
something
go
wrong
Robin,
with your
like a
left eye?
Robin to
Because
your Batman.
you seem to be blinking your left eye a lot at me very, very strongly.
I'm winking that at you in private, which makes it a secret.
Got it.
Well, all secrets aboard. First of all, the Flying Graysons are going to live forever. As a matter of fact, we're actually performing next week at a big Gotham City. God damn it, who keeps beeping?
Sorry, Dad. I just wanted to make sure that we knew exactly where we're performing and exactly what the security setup and what everybody's security nicknames were going to be.
For your protection.
For your protection.
You gotta get that eye looked
Okay,
at.
well, it's next city. It's the Gotham City 50th anniversary City Hall opening. We're the warm-up guys, and then I think the Lieutenant Mayor is going to be inducting us.
Dad, you're going to be doing your full trapeze act, correct?
Right, without a net. It's going to be great.
And it's so great because right next door, there's a sale on pig lard and lube.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't see what that has to do with anything, but yeah, we can stop by and
The
pick some up.
two slipperiest substances known to man?
I don't know what you kids are into these days, but I'm all for it.
Listen, kid. Hold on a second. All right, now that the recording's off, no, let me talk to the kid here real quick.
Oh, okay, sure.
All
I'll
right.
shut up.
Listen, I gotta stay out of this stuff because I've got my own image to, foster here. But you realize this town is full of sick individuals who would gladly do what you're asking for.
Yeah,
So
but-
maybe you might want to slip the information their way, and then I can be there to catch you when you fall, so to speak.
Mr. Face, is it? Or is it Mr. Dent? Which do you prefer?
Talking to this side or this side?
I'm sorry. Let's go with Mr. Dent.
Right over here.
Oh,
It's great
okay.
to see you. Have you lost weight?
I have been. I'm getting ready to perform in 6 days.
I can tell that you're just looking healthier. You got a
Thank you,
glow
buddy.
about you.
Hey, man, when you're in the air, you gotta keep it light. You know what I mean?
Amen to
I
that.
want you to meet my son, Dick. Richie, say hi.
You bastard.
Whoa.
Sorry,
wish.
you're the wrong side. This is my good side. Really is literally my good
Hey,
side.
do you mind if I chat with that other side real
Well,
quick?
I mean, have at it.
What do you want?
I'm going to level with you. I don't want to be your fucking sidekick or anything. You don't need a three-face.
Amen to that.
But this guy needs to get gone, and soon. I'm wondering, what do you have along the lines of oops trapeze? Accidents happen.
I don't do accidents. You want accidents, you talk to the good side. You got any on purposes you need? Oops, that trapeze. It seems like it was a little rusty and then somebody shot the guy
I
out.
already had this conversation with the Riddler. He tried throwing a bunch of question marks at my dad.
Oh,
it was the most
Jesus,
annoying
that
thing.
guy.
He did a rebus to try to get what I
Yeah,
needed.
not only that, he'll try to sell you on this whole system about scamming federal government programs. Oh, man, it drives me nuts.
It was so
Hey,
annoying.
even the good side wanted to shoot him after that.
Kite Man, I've been looking all over for you. Me and my son were trying to meet all the greats.
Dad, where'd he go?
I have no idea.
He's really small. I lost him in the sun for a second.
There he is.
And a tragedy at the local circus today when the Flying Graysons performing one of their signature tricks when the father was up there and a bubble just bounced right into him, knocked him right off that trapeze. Down he went.
Was somebody talking about manslaughter? It's accidental, but I thought I heard my name.
Legit.
That was fun.
That was fun.
The Lieutenant Mayor's best friend, I think it fits his character, is the retired chimp Bubbles.
Retired chimp.
On that note, I think that brings us to the end of this episode of the Super Legit Podcast.
No.
Yeah. No.
Why?
You seem so sad about it.
Oh, well, Josh owed. We don't got any specials, so nobody's got anything to promote, so, bye.
Best ending.
Sign off ever.
I don't believe anything's on all my time. I kicked the door on its hinges just so I could move on. Oh, oh, oh.
Super Legit is a fail-forward production. Every scene you heard today was improvised on the spot, along with some of the ads, and edited to make your ears happier. Our intro and outro music is by Matt Walker. Check out our show notes for links and credits, and go to superlegitcomedy.com for all our upcoming stage shows.
So, Compton, during your story about like the weather guy being creepy, I really wanted him to do like, "Hey, let me check your dew point." I really wanted you to say that.
Oh, that's
not
good.
far, not
That's
far from the
good.
story. The look on the faces of the two women who were like, because it was like this like starstruck moment for them of like, oh, what's that guy from? Oh,